Okay, if you ever wanted to build your very own chatbot, but you didn't necessarily want to use just general information, you want to use your own school's information, here's how. So here's a resume guide. What I'm going to do is I'm going to download this resume guide, and then I'm going to come over to a site called chatbase.co. What I can do is build my own AI agent based on that resume guide. Check this out. New AI agent. I'm going to upload that file to really train it on that specific information. And then once it's uploaded, I come right over here, click Create Agent, and it's going to train it in real time based on my own data. Okay, so here we go. We can really customize it the way we want. So first of all, we're going to have all these instructions in terms of how it's going to work. And then if we want to make sure that it's really customized, we go over to Settings, we go over to General, and we start to customize it further. So let's give it a name. Let's call it Resume Review Bot. Click Save. Then we're going to come over here to AI, and we're going to make sure that everything is looking the way we want. Of course, we can change any of those instructions. We can come to Chat Interface, and we can say, let's call this Resume Review Bot. Hi, how can I help you with your resume today? We can add a suggested message. Here is my resume, and you can even come in here and customize any of the sort of experiences that we want things to look like in terms of specific colors, specific backgrounds, all of that good stuff. And then finally, when we're ready to give it a shot, what we want to do is click Save. So we save all the information. We come back to Playground and we give it a shot. We say, here is my resume. Here's what it's going to say. Please share your resume. Here it is. I'm going to paste in my personal resume just in the interest of time. And then you're going to see it go to bat, really focusing not just on regular stuff, but specifically what was coming right out of that resume guide applied to this specific use case. And you can see it gets really down to the nitty gritty, down to bullet points, down to sections, all that good stuff. Now, when you're ready to bring this live, what you're going to do is you're going to come over here to the deploy section. You're going to click share. And at first you're going to see this little 500 thing. You just got to refresh. After you refresh, it'll tell you it's a private agent. You're going to make public, and then you're going to copy. And what you will see is you now have a link to that actual bot that is live, ready to go. And of course, you can embed it onto a web page. You can send it to a student, whatever you want to do. Knock yourself out. That tool is all yours, ready to rock.